And welcome back. Well, the stock market is going strong and lots of people are making money, but how can you get in on the action?
Joining us now is Katie Kessler from Investment Concepts with more on alternative investing. Good to see you this morning.
To see you.
Great to see you guys
We haven't
again.
seen you, and it's been almost a year, and I'm wondering what you think is kind of the biggest, most significant change.
Well, the biggest, most significant change since I saw you guys last is I got married.
Oh, congratulations!
And I'm not pregnant.
But people are going to ask.
Start asking you.
Congratulations!
Thanks.
Did you already have a honeymoon?
We take lots of honeymoon. We have fun, yes. We
That's
love
great.
Travel and investing are our passion. So
That's fantastic. Congratulations
Thank
to you.
you.
That's great.
as far as the whole market is concerned, I think that there's been a general trend over the last 6 to 7 years where we're looking towards investing, not like the traditional buy and hold strategy. It used to be you put 60% in, if you were 40 years old, you would have 40% in bonds and 60% in equities.
Right.
I think that that's moving away. We're looking at more alternatives, things like real estate investment trusts, business development companies. Our philosophy is that we're really looking to not hit a home run. We're not going to be the topic of a cocktail party, but we're trying to get, you know, a nice steady 5 to 7% rate of return every year, as opposed to going like 30%, 17%, 26%. You know, I mean, it's just, I think it's made people nervous, and we've had a great deal of success using these different alternative investments.
Well, I think people like to feel comfortable, especially if they're not a risk taker, that things are just steadily growing or happening for them. You know, when you say invest like the big guys, what does it mean to invest like the big guys if you don't have big guy money?
Right. Okay. Actually, what we've modeled, and many people have, you know, we're not alone, modeled their investment portfolios when we look at someone's total asset allocation, is we look towards the Harvard, the Yale endowment funds, the pension funds. A lot of the pension funds right now, in Chicago, for example, Motorola just offered to let their employees buy out their pension funds. They don't want those liabilities on the market any longer. Prudential just bought out General Motors pension fund. But they have the ability to, for example, I just wanted to read those quick statistics because, you know, we were talking before about that 60-40%.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
That's that split that you were talking about.
Right. And for example, the Yale Endowment Fund, which consistently has outperformed every other investment portfolio, well, I shouldn't say every other investment portfolio, but most, they have at this point 5.9% invested in domestic equity, 7.9% in natural resources, 9% in foreign equity. So, I mean, they're all over the board. And these, like, as I talked about before, these alternative investments, things that we're calling real estate investment trusts, which I think is really interesting for me because they invest in a number of different things. Some invest in healthcare, some invest in really high-end grocery stores, some invest in hotels, which I think is really fun, but that particular real estate investment trust invest in business travel hotels. Since my husband and I now travel 2 weeks a month about on business, we're very familiar with the business hotels. They'll do like the Residence Inns, the Country Inn Suites, the Marriotts. And these investments, guys, are paying about 6.5, between 5.5 and 7.7%. And they're a 3 to 5 hold. They're not an alternative to a money market. Okay, there is some risk, and that risk is primarily a liquidity risk. But, you know, for 10, 15, 20% of your investment, I mean, we keep hearing day in, day out, you know, Katie, we can't we can't do it on 0.25% on a jumbo CD anymore. We need to get different rates.
There's a reason why you have a toaster here, right?
There is, and that's because I knew that Tiffany wanted a toaster.
I did so much you don't even know. I have my family's toaster from like 1950.
Okay.
But this
all right.
one's really special.
All right. Back in the 50s, not that we were around then, but in the 60s, when you went and opened up a savings account or a CD at one of the savings and loans or banks, they would give you
a toaster.
Okay.
I think it's great.
Right.
Check this
And
out.
we're running out of time, but I want to make sure that
Okay,
you know
real
that.
quick.
Look at that. Look what
All
it
right.
does. It's a Bucks toaster.
It's a Bucks toaster, so
It
therefore
imprints that onto your toast.
You can make bucks. It's like for deer hunting season, and it's for our wonderful bucks.
I love it. So
So
the first 50 people who call, make an appointment just to see one of your people and have a consultation, and then attend that meeting and work at that appointment to talk about their situation. They'll get a free toaster, a Bucks toaster, just like the one that's here on our set. And in closing, real quickly, there's the phone number on our screen, 414-273-4280. Again, the first 50 callers, you got to make that appointment and then meet with a licensed member of their staff. You'll get a free toaster. And your quote, really quick, in honor of Halloween.
oh, it was kind of fun. It was by Mark Twain, and it just said, "The scariest month to invest is October. Following that is January, February, March, April, May." You guys get the gist.
I get it. Keep going.
All right.
I
Great
love
to
it,
see you.
Katie.
It's great.
Okay.
We'll see you
Great
back
to see
on
you too.
Veterans Day on November 11th. So thanks for being here.
All right, thank you
We
so much.
appreciate it.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.